Insomnia again. There I was, 5 in the morning, reading an email from my girlfriend Megan. She must have sent me 20 letters that day. Love mail is what she called them. Strawberry pumpkin monkey. That was when I got the feeling again. I'd been getting it more and more lately, especially when it came to the subject of Megan. The feeling was this electricity that washed its way through my entire body. It seemed to amplify the very room. It was then that I knew what the feeling meant. Freedom. And I realized what I had to do. I had to break up with Megan. That night I slept like a rock. I awoke a new man, a man fresh out of prison, Phoenix reborn. It was the first day of my new life, a life without Megan. And even though I hadn't told her yet, I still felt liberated. I wanted to celebrate. At the same time, the truth was, I felt a little nervous about the whole thing. I mean, there was no telling how Megan would take the news. I thought I should talk to someone first. Rodney. But Rodney was unavailable at the time. I had to meet Megan for lunch, and I planned to tell her then. It would be dangerous to confront her without first being prepared. It's not that I considered myself a weak person, it's just that Megan has this convincing way about her. She can talk me into or out of anything. It's like she was magic. But who else could I call? Lucy. My sister. It was a good choice. Plus a female perspective on the situation, which I thought might be a good idea. She told me to come right over. So what's up? She asked. It's Megan, I replied. I want to break up with Megan. Her face must have hung like that for 5 full seconds. It wasn't a good sign. I mean, this was my sister, my own flesh and blood. I couldn't imagine how Megan would react. Finally, she put down her coffee and said,
Don't break up with Megan.
A female perspective, what was I thinking? So, I proceeded to tell her all about the insomnia, the 20-some love mails a day, strawberry pumpkin monkey, whatever the hell that meant, and of course, the feeling. Feeling? Yes, feeling. This electricity that washed its way through my entire body. It seemed to amplify the very room. I think that it might be freedom. Oh, quit being so male, she said. Megan's good for you. She keeps you in line. It was then that I noticed the magazines on the table, a collection of some of the more popular women's scientific journals. What are you reading?
Oh, these? Just regular women's magazines, Cosmo, you know. Goodness, look at the time. You've got to go.
But despite my curiosity, she whisked me out of her apartment in a matter of seconds. Women's magazines. I knew it. I always thought there was something about them, something evil. They were spreading black magic, a conspiracy to control men. Of course! I had figured out the greatest mystery known to mankind, the mystery of men and women. We were both completely different species. How could there be an attraction between us? It had to be magic. I mean, think about it. Girls are perfect. They're smart, they're soft, and they smell nice. Boys, on the other hand, hump furniture and smell like goats, so how could two such completely different animals ever get together? That just didn't make sense. However, it did briefly dawn on me that maybe this magic, if it indeed existed, was important. But it was way too big to keep a secret. I had to warn my fellow male. Rodney. But Rodney was unavailable at the time. It didn't matter. First, I would break up with Megan, and then I'd get Rodney and we'd deal with the rest of them. It was time, and I was ready. Purple Puppy Pumpkin Muffin, she said. It's so good to see you. Megan, I said, I need to talk to you. I was willful, resolute in my actions. I need to talk to you right now. And that's when something happened. I can't explain it really. She just looked at me, in a way, her way, that way that she does, and said in a strange voice,
Don't break up with Megan.
But feeling freedom washes through my body, amplifies the room. I was flailing. I needed support. Rodney. But Rodney was unavailable at the time. Put the phone down, she said. Or at least I think that's what she said. I can't really remember. Things got kind of hazy around then.
Are you there, sweetie? Listen, sweetie, I need some shopping money.
Shopping?
Money, yes.
Is everything all right over here?
Much better, thanks. Isn't that right, sweetie?
So, what can I get you guys?
Oh, I'd like a beer. Big one. And, bacon double cheeseburger.
Pumpkin, remember your LDLs.
Spinach salad. And a Diet Pepsi.
Good, sweetie. But no croutons, remember. What's your carb count today? And I don't think you need cheese, do you? No, you don't. Nobody likes the flabby bread.
Voodoo? What are you talking about? It's all in your head. It's not voodoo, it's sex. Sex is the black magic.